Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the stretch run of the volleyball season already. Just 14 of 61 teams are still alive from Northeast Nebraska in the volleyball season. This region generally averages about 7 teams a year at the state volleyball tournament, but we'll get to those predictions in just a bit. First of all, the sub-district finals. Your Lose Thrifty Way game of the week was a C18 sub-district final at Norfolk High School between Stanton and Pierce. This was a rematch from Stanton's only loss of the season. Pierce got second in the Mid-State Conference, while Stanton got first in the East Huskers Conference. Stanton really surprised me in this one. They came away with a sweep, but that included a 31-29 win in the second set when the Mustangs fought off 5 set points. Big win for the Mustangs, but even bigger coming up here later on this week. Let's get to the district finals and state tournament predictions. Start with Class C1. There are only 2 area teams left. Wayne will face a tough Concordia team after upsetting Wisner-Pilger in their sub-district final, whereas Stanton will face SCOTUS for the second time this season. Stanton beat SCOTUS actually in the Shamrock's own tournament on opening weekend. My prediction is Stanton will make their first ever state tournament appearance, while Wayne will get left out because of a tough Concordia team that they're facing. Over in Class C2, there are 4 area teams left, and coincidentally, they play each other. Got Crofton against Elgin Public Pope John over in Pierce. You've got Guardian Angels Central Catholic against Lutheran High Northeast over at Wisner-Pilger. I'm expecting that Crofton could be a number 1 seed regardless of what happens. It's not 100% for sure, but right now they are number 1 in Class C2 in power points. Guardian Angels Central Catholic, I believe, will take care of Lutheran High, and I think they're pretty safe at the number 4 seed. Elgin Public Pope John could get in on a wild card, but I'm not really expecting that. However, if they pull the upsets, they'd probably be in as a number 8 seed. Over in Class D1, there are 7 teams left. You've got Howells Dodge against Humphrey St. Francis over in Columbus. Howells Dodge upset Cedar Bluffs, who had only 2 losses on the season in sub-districts, while Humphrey St. Francis upset both Nebraska Lutheran and Fullerton. So you got a couple teams that are peaking at this time of the year. Emerson Hubbard will play against Randolph over in Laurel. Emerson Hubbard is gunning for their first state trip since 1974. I won't put in perspective how old I was. I'll tell you one thing, I wasn't born then yet. On the other hand, Randolph upset Creighton in their sub-district final. So you got a couple teams also who are starting to play pretty good volleyball at this point. But the D1 district final to watch, St. Mary's against Ansley Litchfield over in Burwell. Both teams are undefeated, and both teams are in the top 2 in the NSAA power points. My prediction, St. Mary's will get in, and I'm pretty sure they'll be the number 1 seed. I think they're going to beat Ansley Litchfield. They play a little bit tougher schedule, I think. Emerson Hubbard could be about the number 4 seed. I think they'll take care of Randolph and get that coveted state tournament bid. And I also think Howells Dodge will take care of Humphrey St. Francis, but that one I could definitely see going either way. Over in Class D2, there are only 2 teams left, and they play each other. You've got Stewart against Wynot over in Plainview for the district final. Stewart is the returning state runner-up in Class D2. And out of the 10 area teams in Class D2, all but one of them were in the same district. That's why there are only 2 teams left. My prediction is that Stewart will beat Wynot, and they will probably earn the number 1 seed in Class D2. I could see Wynot pulling an upset. It would not totally surprise me. But the safe bet is the Broncos. I think they're a little bit more motivated this time of year. They're battle tested. They have 4 losses, but they're still a tough team. Thank you for joining me in the zone.